welcome back friends. Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to be covering fearless recruiting. Two things that I hear quite often from artists are that they don't feel like they know everything. They're not a perfect makeup artist, so they just cannot recruit people to be on their team. Secondly, I often hear women say that they don't want to be that girl. Now, when they're saying that girl, I'm assuming they're referring to the one friend or the really pushy family member that you might have had that was adamant about you joining their business. So here's the thing. When we're worried about being that girl, it's almost impossible for you to do that. When you're conscious about what you're saying and you actually love the business, then it is almost impossible. So I would put that to the side and not let that be a worry that takes you out of pushing hard to recruit. Secondly, when you're worried about not knowing everything, that's okay. What do you think we've created these channels for? This full channel here is stocked with tutorials and education for you to give to new artists as they sign up. All that you need to do is trust in your ability to be a good friend and have fun. That's really all that matters. So let's talk about actually recruiting and the easiest, best ways to do it. I personally think social media is a great avenue to do this, but a lot of women work with women on a one-on-one basis, and that's fantastic too. So these same principles will apply either way. But when we're working on social media and we're creating content and education, it's so easy within that realm to put it out there that this is a possibility, and the job that you have that you love so much, anybody can have it. So by using that terminology while we're creating content, opens up the door for people to talk to you about it. Creating posts where you say that this business is something women can do at home, and if they want to reach out to you and ask you questions, creates that engagement. And then anytime we're doing a one-on-one makeover, always talking about the business being available for them to do as well is completely open-ended conversation for them to ask more questions about it. And those are the times that we are actually recruiting in a way that isn't us sitting out and creating a full post about being part of the team. Sometimes those are great, and I really feel like you should do those, but sparingly. So when we are recruiting, you need to be talking about the business at least one time a week. That's on social media. So when you're creating your content, think about talking about the business one time a week. Now, when you're working on a one-on-one client, you need to talk to every one-on-one client that it is a possibility for them to do this alongside with you. You don't have to push anybody. Nothing's gonna happen. You just open up the conversation and give it as an option. But when we decide to not say anything about it, you're actually doing them a disservice, because we really have no idea, no matter how close somebody is to us, about the situation that they're in. Maybe they need a really good place to feel like they have friends. Maybe they need extra income. Maybe they just got fired from their job. We have no idea. And so by us not sharing this as a business opportunity for people is really doing a disservice. So try to make sure that you do it as a post at least once a week. Now, the other way that I feel like is a good avenue for recruiting is to utilize the customer base that you have. So when you have a customer, here's what I like to say. If they order one time, they're sampling. When they order twice, they are a lover. So I like to do once a month, go through my clientele list and see who has ordered more than one time. And then I have an email that's crafted that is great to send to the women that have ordered more than one time, thanking them for their purchase, for their love of mascara and being an amazing client, and just saying, hey, if you're interested, you can do this business too. So putting aside the fear that people are going to say no is so much easier and more like opening when we're okay with that. Somebody might say no, and that's fine, but you need to give them the opportunity and not do that disservice to people around us because we're not willing to share. Okay, let's talk about some easy ways that you can incorporate it onto your social media. I love to use the highlight bubble reel that you have on the bottom of your social media because it's something that's there all the time. So if you create a bubble that is just about joining your team or about the business, you can always refer friends, family, new acquaintances to check out that bubble at any time, and they might just find it on their own. So utilize those free aspects that you have to create that ability to share. Now, on Mascara HQ, there are a lot of graphics and a lot of things that you can use to share about the brand and Mascara as a business. There's tons of graphics in the Facebook social media pages and on our team as well. There's seriously a million things. I love graphics and I highly recommend that you do share graphics. But, this is a giant but, girlfriends. Graphics are filler. Graphics are fluff. They are a way to stay relevant and a way to be promoting the business without always being the center of your entire social media. So they're good to share. However, when it comes to people actually signing up as an artist, they are going to sign up with the woman that they hear talking about it, the woman who engages with them about it. So if you're playing it safe and just posting graphics all the time, you need to understand when those women sign up, they're going to sign up with who they hear. So don't let that be the reason that you don't get an artist to sign up with you because you weren't willing to just say and talk about the business. It is a huge, huge disservice to not actually talk on a story or a video. I'm not saying that you have to be live. A lot of times people don't like to be live, but you can create this content pre-recorded, just like I've done for this here, that people can come back and watch at any time. The fear is often just our own. And by being able to just put it aside and share what you actually love about the business, you don't have to lie. What do you love? What makes you happy about it? When we're willing to share those things, that fear can just get put to the side. I actually had a business coach tell me one time, okay, hopefully I don't get this wrong, but he said, some will, most won't, all could. So if you think about that, really put that into perspective with the business. Some will instantly be super excited about it. Most people won't think that they can do it, but all of them can. And you can too. So put aside the fear, be willing to just talk about it. That's what you need to do. So I'm challenging you at the end of this video to write down a list of 10 women that you feel like you can connect with about the business. Once you've created that list of 10 women, I want you to circle 5 of them that you are going to connect with. After this video is over, I want you to connect with them only about the business. Now, these could be any women. We've already talked about how you can find them, but once you have your list of 5 women, I want you to send them a voice message on their phone, not a text. It's either got to be a voice message or a phone call. That's all you have to do, talking about the new business that you just started, why you like it. It's about makeup and girlfriends and having fun. And if they would like to just talk to you about it, maybe you guys can go get a latte. Maybe you can go to hot yoga. I don't know, whatever it might be, just take that time. So a list of 10, circle 5, reach out with a message, voice message, or a phone call. That's my challenge to you. Think about it and really get over the fear of recruiting, because you can have something big here if you just push past it. So have fun. See you guys later. Bye.